Earth is often compared to an apple because its crust is very thin. Where is this skin or crust typically the thickest? Options are at the north and south poles, under the deep oceans, near the equator, under the high mountain ranges. Correct option: under high mountain ranges. Which gas is the most abundant in Earth's atmosphere, making up about 78% of air we breathe? Options are carbon dioxide, oxygen, argon, nitrogen. Correct option: nitrogen. Which layer of the atmosphere contains the ozone layer that protects us from harmful UV radiation? Options are exosphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, troposphere. Correct option: stratosphere. What is the name of the narrow zone where land, water, and air interact to support life? Options are lithosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. Correct option: biosphere. Which process in the water cycle involves plants releasing water vapor into the air through their leaves? Options are transpiration, condensation, precipitation, evaporation. Correct option: transpiration. What would happen to Earth's nighttime temperature if we had no atmosphere? Options are they would become extremely hot, they would become extremely cold, they would be perfectly pleasant, they would stay exactly the same. Correct option: B. They would become extremely cold. Which layer of Earth is responsible for creating its magnetic field? Options are the mantle, the outer core, the biosphere, the crust. Correct option: the outer core. Which of these is a biotic component of an ecosystem? Options are dissolving oxygen in water, granite rocks, incoming sunlight, decomposing fungi. Correct option: decomposing fungi. How does the rock cycle contribute to Earth being life sustaining? Options are it ensures that the core stays liquid, it recycles minerals and nutrients into the soil over long periods, it prevents the earth from spinning too fast, it creates the air we breathe. Correct option: it recycles minerals and nutrients into the soil over long periods. Which human activity is a form of stewardship to protect our unique planet? Options are urbanization of wetlands, increasing the use of single-use plastic, expanding industrial coal mining, afforestation and reforestation. Correct option: D. Afforestation and reforestation. What is the primary function of the greenhouse effect in its natural state? Options are to block all sunlight from reaching the ground, to cause ice caps to melt quickly, to create oxygen for animals, to keep the Earth's average temperature stable and habitable. Correct option: D. To keep the Earth's average temperature stable and habitable. In the context of Earth's layer, what is the mantle mostly made up of? Options are frozen carbon dioxide, solid and semi-molten silicon rocks, pure oxygen gas, liquid water. Correct option: B. Solid and semi-molten silicon rocks. Why is the Earth's gravity essential for maintaining a life-sustaining atmosphere? Options are it keeps the air from floating away into space, it prevents volcanoes from erupting, it makes the plants grow upwards, it creates the magnetic field. Correct option: A. It keeps the air from floating away into space. Which R in the 3 R's involves turning waste material into new products? Options are reuse, restore, recycle, reduce. Correct option: B. Restore. Most of the Earth's fresh water is not easily accessible to humans because it is trapped in options clouds and fog, deep ocean trenches, glaciers and ice caps, rivers and streams. Correct option: C. Glaciers and ice caps. Sustainable development is defined as meeting the needs of the present without, options are using any technology at all, allowing the population to grow, spending any money on industry, Compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own. Correct answer D. Compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own. Which process describes how animals get energy by using oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide? Options are transpiration, fermentation, photosynthesis, respiration. Correct option D. Respiration. Which of the Earth's system is responsible for regulating global climate pattern through ocean currents? Options are lithosphere, magnetosphere, cryosphere, hydrosphere. Correct option is hydrosphere.